Out in the wild, you learn one thing fast. Self-reliance is all you have. But it's not just about survival, it's about thriving. In a world that's increasingly turbulent and volatile, taking control of your destiny is more important than ever. Self-reliance allows you to do just that. When you obtain self-reliance, you're no longer at the mercy of others. Along with this personal control and accountability comes peace of mind. Knowing you can handle whatever comes your way is a freedom everyone should strive for. We face a multitude of challenges these days that are shaking our modernized civilization. Wild and growing weather and environmental-related disasters are seemingly a constant news story. Economic turmoil is shaking foundations, and it is only a matter of time before the propped-up fiat money system collapses. Choosing to rely on the government to save you or bail you out in a disaster has been shown time and time again to be a flawed approach. This is where self-reliance comes in. It's about taking responsibility for yourself and your loved ones. A general misconception is that self-reliance is about isolation. It's not. It's about building a strong community and network. Having such a community, we can rely on each other when times get tough. We can share skills and resources. Collectively, we are much stronger and resilient in the big scheme of things. Self-reliance is also a journey, not a destination. You don't hit a finish line, but rather markers along the way. It's about constantly learning and adapting. It's about consistently gaining independence and skills over time. Are you ready to take the first step? We've all seen the news footage. Hurricanes, earthquakes, pandemics. Disaster can strike anytime, anywhere. It's natural to assume the government will be there to help. But what if they can't? Government aid isn't always reliable. Resources can be stretched thin. Bureaucracy can slow down relief efforts. And more often than not, help simply arrives too late. Don't get me wrong, sometimes they actually do provide some needed relief. But relying solely on them is a risky and irresponsible strategy. Remember Hurricane Katrina? Thousands were stranded without food, water, or shelter. Many had to fend for themselves for days and suffered gravely as a result. This is a stark reminder that self-reliance isn't just a prepper's fantasy. It's a necessity everyone should be concerned with. The truth is, no one is more invested in your well-being than you. The government is a large machine, and you can't expect them to prioritize your needs in a crisis. Taking responsibility for yourself and your loved ones is the only way to guarantee your safety and well-being. Becoming self-reliant might seem daunting, but it doesn't have to be. Start with small, manageable steps. Build a solid foundation, and you'll be surprised how quickly you progress. First, assess your current situation. What are your strengths? Your weaknesses? What resources do you have access to? This self-assessment will help you prioritize your efforts. Next, start building essential skills. Learn how to grow your own food, even if it's just a few herbs on a windowsill. The important thing is to start. Familiarize yourself with your local environment. These skills will serve you well in any situation. Beginning the actual work rather than simply considering it will give you peace of mind in and of itself. Self-reliance isn't just about physical preparedness. It's about cultivating a positive mindset and the ability to adapt to change. Meditation, mindfulness, and spending time in nature can strengthen your inner fortitude. Remember, every step towards self-reliance, no matter how small, is a step towards greater freedom and security. Embrace the journey and you'll be amazed at what you can achieve. Out in the wilderness, finding food is a top priority. It's no different in a crisis. Having a reliable food supply is crucial for your well-being and peace of mind. Start by building a pantry of non-perishable foods, long-life foods. Rice, beans, lentils, canned goods, and dried fruits are all great options when properly stored and rotated. Aim for at least a 2-week supply per person. But don't stop there. Continue to build it out over time. Learn to grow your own food. Even a small garden can provide a surprising amount of fresh produce. Start with easy-to-grow vegetables like tomatoes, lettuce, and zucchini, and others that do well in your region. Consider learning about foraging and hunting as well. Familiarize yourself with edible plants in your area and learn basic trapping and hunting techniques. These skills can provide much-needed nutrients in a shortage. Remember, food security is about more than just calories. It's about having access to nutritious food that keeps you healthy and strong. So choose your food sources wisely and prioritize variety and nutritional value. Next, let's discuss one of my favorite and most important considerations: water. You can survive for weeks without food, but only a few days without water. Securing a safe and reliable water supply is absolutely essential for self-reliance. Start by identifying potential water sources in your area. Do you have a well, a nearby stream or lake? Knowing where to find water is the first step. Next, learn how to collect and purify water. Rainwater harvesting is an effective method for collecting water. You can also collect water from streams and lakes using containers or a tarp. Purification is crucial. Never assume water from natural sources is safe to drink. Boiling water for at least 1 minute is a reliable purification method. You can also use water filters, purification tablets, or even build a solar still to purify water. It's also wise to store water for emergencies. Aim for at least 1 gallon per person per day. The more you can store and put away, the better. Store water in clean, food-grade containers and rotate your supply regularly to ensure freshness. Now let's talk a little about security. Home is where the heart is, and where you make your stand. Your home is your Alamo, and as such, you need to fortify it well. In a crisis, it's your first line of defense, and potentially your last. Securing your home is essential for protecting yourself and your loved ones. Start by reinforcing your doors and windows. There is abundant information out there on how to accomplish this. Next, install solid core doors, deadbolt locks, and window security film. These simple measures can significantly enhance your home's security. Then, we want to consider your perimeter security. Install motion sensor lights, security cameras, and an alarm system if possible. A well-lit and monitored property is a strong deterrent against intruders. It's also imperative you have a security plan. Discuss different scenarios with your family and establish escape routes and communication protocols. Study, rehearse, and drill these until it's second nature. Remember, home security isn't just about physical barriers. It's about creating a culture of awareness and preparedness within your family. Encourage everyone to be vigilant, report suspicious activity, and work together to keep your home safe. Next, let's discuss general survival skills. General survival skills are highly relevant to a self-sufficient lifestyle. Out in the wild, your skills determine your survival. The same principle applies to self-reliance. Mastering basic survival skills empowers you to handle any situation. Firecraft is one such skill. Learn to build a fire in all weather conditions. Practice different fire starting techniques, from using a ferro rod to creating a friction fire with a bow drill. First aid skills are extremely important for the homestead. Learn how to treat common injuries like cuts, burns, and sprains. Take a CPR and various first aid courses to gain the knowledge and experience you may need. Stockpile a variety of holistic and pharmaceuticals as allowed by your local laws. Study the fundamentals of survival shelters. Learn how to construct a basic shelter using natural materials like branches, leaves, and tarps. A good shelter provides protection from the elements and keeps you warm and dry. Land navigation is a lost art, but it shouldn't be. Navigation skills are crucial, especially if you need to evacuate your area. Learn to read a map and navigate via compass as well as while using a GPS. Familiarize yourself with your local area as much as possible. This includes terrain, landmarks, and having up-to-date maps of the area. Your journey starts now. Embrace the power of self-reliance. The world is changing faster than ever. Uncertainty is the new normal. But there's no need to feel powerless. Embrace self-reliance and take control of your destiny. Remember, self-reliance is a journey, not a destination. Start small, master the basics, and gradually expand your skills and knowledge. Every step you take brings you closer to greater freedom and security. Don't wait for a crisis to happen before you act. The time to prepare is now. Start by building your food and water reserves, securing your home, and learning essential survival skills. Connect with others who share your values. Join a local prepper group, attend workshops, and share your knowledge. Together, we can create a more resilient and self-reliant community. The power to create a better future lies within you. Embrace the challenge, embrace self-reliance, and watch your life transform. The wilderness awaits, and so do endless possibilities.